Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm T with Tree Sage Creates, and I have a little bit of a haul or unboxing video today. I started seeing advertisements for this Root and Company store, and I decided to go ahead and follow them on Facebook because I really liked some of the products that they were advertising, but I wanted to make sure that they were a legit company. So I started following them on Facebook, and then I looked into their company a little bit more, and apparently they're a family-owned company here in San Antonio, Texas, which I live in Texas. I'm in North Texas. So with it being fairly local, I thought, okay, well, shipping shouldn't be too bad or anything, right? So I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger and give it a try. So I ordered some things from them. And I will say that when you sign up initially, you do get 10% off of your purchase. So that was nice. They also offer 2 free gifts over purchases of $100 or more. The thing about that though is that you have to actually go in and select the gifts. They don't come automatically. So you select the gifts and add them to your cart, and you get to select which one that you want also. So I'll show you those when we get to them. And then I believe purchases over $60 were free shipping. So that was nice. Plus, bonus, I got this lovely tissue paper. Isn't it beautiful? So let's open it up and see what we've got. Oh, look at this. Okay. So this is Lumania Mixed Media Craft Mix. It's a pack of 8 mixed media 8x5 sheets. There are 4 tissue and 4 vellum. And this is by Ciao Bella. I'm going to open it up. I bought a couple of these. I'm going to open this up so I can see what this feels like. You don't get on the sticky. There we go. Oh, they're so pretty. They are so pretty. Okay. So that one's a vellum. There's a vellum. These are tissue. The little girl is so cute. This one is a tissue, and then this one is a vellum. Isn't that gorgeous? And then another vellum. Beautiful. I will say that I do live fairly close. I'm about 4 hours away from San Antonio, Texas, but it did ship. They processed the order very quickly. I would say within 24 hours of me ordering, it was already processed and ready to ship. So that was fantastic. And then I received it fairly quickly. So I want to say the entire process took not even 5 days. This is gorgeous. I love that aged look with that bit of turquoise in there. That's beautiful. So this was also a mixed media craft mix. And I was trying to see if I had the name of it on here. Oh, Time Capsule. Time Capsule is the name of this collection. And then this collection is Quintessential. Very nice. So there's a thank you for my purchase. I got a nice little paper clip, and then this little dude here. Oh, and I got a coupon. Yay, for 15% off my next purchase. And then I grabbed this stencil. So this is a Maker Series Distressed Diamond. I really liked the look of this. This is by Arden Creative Studio. And there we go. I think that'll be a nice one to have in my collection. And then this is what I ordered this for. All of this Alice in Wonderland. This is also a free gift they tossed in. So it's some Alice in Wonderland stickers. But it was this. This is what caught my eye when I was initially looking at their company. It was this Alice in Wonderland paper, because I'm a sucker for Alice in Wonderland. Let me see if I can get this open. And this just looked absolutely gorgeous. It was very different from any of the papers I already have in my collection. So this is a 12 by 12. It is an ITD collection, and I'm not familiar with ITD. If anyone else is familiar with ITD, let me know. It looks like it's from Poland. It's a Polish company, but this is Alice's Magic Volume 1, A Tale of a World That Has Forgotten Logic. So look at these. It is a bit shiny, but it's good quality paper. It's not as slick as like the Paper Rose papers, but it does have a little bit of a shiny surface, and they are not double-sided. And I love at the bottom here, can you see? They also have these little sentiments that can be cut out. How pretty are these illustrations and just the overall color of this, so that the theme is just very pretty. Very, very pretty. Look at this. I'm loving this. It's gorgeous. Got some Mad Hatter action, little tea party. Look at this. How pretty. The flamingos and the queen. Look at that, the flowers. Very pretty. And then some tiny, there's some much smaller. Let's say they're probably about 3x2 and 2x2. And then look at these guys. All these little sentiments here that you can cut out on this huge 12x12. Perfect. That is absolutely gorgeous. Everything I had hoped it would be when I saw it. Oh my gosh, I'm stacking stuff to the side, and there is going to be a Craft-A-Lunch. There will be one, mark my words. Okay. And then this one is Alice's Magic Volume 2, A Tale of a World That Has Forgotten Logic. So this is just the part 2 of the collection here. So Land of Mirrors, Labyrinth of Mirrors, Far, Far Away. It's gorgeous. Oh, look at that large sheet. Okay, so these are just the really nice big 12x12 images. But again, they also have the little sentiments at the bottom that you can cut out and use. Look at that. Isn't this beautiful? I can't wait. Cannot wait. Absolutely gorgeous. I am not affiliated in any way with this company. Again, I just found them, made my purchase, and thought that I would share. I see so many questions in some of the Facebook groups that I'm in about companies and whether or not they're legit. And so I'm always hesitant to shop with new companies just because you never know. And like I said, I kind of did my research on this company and then thought it was worth taking the chance. And then some fussy cut items. Very, very cool. Love it. Love it, love it. Okay, they also had some mystery boxes. And this one is a vintage mystery box. And I think that I will save this for the end because it's quite large. So they had several options for their mystery box collections. And I did select this one. Let me set it to the side. And then I selected one other. All right, let's open this up. And look at the rest of this. Sorry for all the crinkling. Okay. So I did get a free gift of stickers, some nice butterfly stickers. And then this little lady with the, oh, and then look at that. You can use that as well. Use everything. A little paper clip. Okay. This was one of the free gifts. It was a journal. And you get to select which one you want. So there were many, many different themes for the journals. And you could go in and you could select. And of course, I chose an Alice in Wonderland. This is a flame tree notebook. So I did select this Alice in Wonderland notebook. So that was one of my free gifts for purchasing over 100. Here's another mystery box. I'll set that aside. All this tissue paper I get to add to my collection. So lovely. So I did pick up, I wasn't sure what this was. So I picked it up. I thought that, so I'm collecting stuff for a fairy journal. And I thought that these would be cute for trapping fairies in. Yep, and it was this vellum. So it's a vellum scrapbook paper, but it's got these little bottles in it, and I thought that it would be cute, and you can see through it. So this, I ordered this. I did not order these, I don't believe, or did I? No, I did. I ordered some of this decoupage rice paper with the crowns. This will go into my, I'm also collecting stuff for a, I guess a royalty kind of a kings and queens kind of a journal. And so there we go. And then I really liked the look of these, all these little ladies here. So I ordered 2 of these. It says these are tag sheet add-ons by 3/4 Designs. And this is from New Zealand. So I liked the look of those and I ordered those. This I don't recall ordering, but I could have. This is rice paper. It's Alice in Wonderland. I could have very well ordered it. Who knows? They've been tossing in so many freebies, I'm just not even sure. Those others I did order. I'm not sure if I ordered that last one, though. And then, okay, so to go with the tissue paper and the vellum sheets from before, I do have the actual paper. So this is the Lumania Quintessential Mixed Media Book. So let's check this out. So it's 50 double-sided pages, 11 ephemera pages, 49 pattern pages. I'll turn it sideways. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? These look just like some of the birds that I just purchased out of that ephemera book for from Sweet Pea Designs. Gorgeous. And again, a cute little girl. Lots of tags, lots of journaling cards. Look at these. Those are gorgeous. Love those flowers. Let me give you a close-up of those. Aren't those pretty? More flowers. Even the backgrounds on the background sheets are really nice. Very, very pretty. It's another little girl. It's just gorgeous paper. Absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to make something with this. So make a gorgeous junk journal. The paper is nice quality, but it's not super thick, so it'd be perfect for junk journaling. Good quality, good weight. Not super thick. Isn't it beautiful? These colors are just gorgeous. Another girl. Very, very nice. And then more cut aparts, and then there we go. So that was the quintessential, and then I did get the time capsule book also to go with the other little collection. And Ciao Bella is from Italy. All right, and then this is the same mixed media, so there's going to be background pages and cut aparts. It's gorgeous paper. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So pretty. And again, can't wait to make something out of this. It's beautiful. Nice roses. Perfect background papers. And I don't know if it's coming through. There's a lot of that bit of a teal or kind of a green in there. It's really pretty. Very, very pretty. This is gorgeous. So I will put a link to Root & Company in the description box if you're interested in making a purchase. Again, I don't receive anything. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. Okay, also free with purchase over $100 was a tote. I'm a sucker for a tote, so of course I had to get a tote. So it says Root and Company, and then this is the Tea Party from Alice in Wonderland. I'm probably sensing a theme here, right? I like the Alice in Wonderland stuff. Okay, so I got this vintage deco paper. Just lots of little odds and ends. Get all the butterflies. There were a lot of butterflies. So just little sheets of paper for junk journaling. That was it. Little bits of ephemera and everything. There's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff. Okay. Let me try to corral all of this and set that aside. I also got, Pretty Butterfly Collection. I'm working on some stuff. So I picked up things I thought might work with my collection, or my projects. So this is Pretty Butterfly again. I don't know if those are stickers. Does it say? It just says 60 pieces. So I don't know if those are just acetate or if they're stickers. And then there's all of these little bits, little tags and whatnot. It's thin paper. It's not like rice paper or anything, but it is thin paper. And then look at this bag. Isn't this gorgeous? I'm trying not to ruin the bag because of course we're going to reuse it, right? It'll go in the stash and get reused in a book. I'll have to cover that. So what did I get? Oh, I got this washi. I did get this washi, and this is masking tape. So it doesn't actually say washi, but let me open it up. Let's have a look. It says masking tape, but it is washi basically. Look at that. Nice. And what did I get here? Oh yeah. All these little tags, little book of tags. Nice. Okay, so those were my purchases. And then we can go to the mystery boxes. Okay, I did order 2 mystery boxes, and as you can see that they're different in size because each of the boxes had 2 selections. You could do a $50 box or you can upgrade it to a $75 box. And so the Alice in Wonderland themed one, I got the $50 option. And then on the mystery box, it's a vintage mystery box, I got the $75 option. So then I wanted to compare and see what the difference was between the two. So this is the Alice in Wonderland themed mystery box for $50. All right. Alice mystery box. And you get coupons for your next purchase. And again, tissue that can be reused. They have gorgeous tissues. Oh, cool. Okay. So I got a Stamperia Mixed Media Journal in this one. Very cool. And then some Distress Ink Minis, Kitsch Flamingo, Lumberjack Plaid, Saltwater Taffy, and Crackling Campfire. And then Magic Forest. Okay, it's all these little mushrooms. Oh, how pretty. And it's got some like foiling on it, so they sparkle. Very cute. Okay. And then some Stamperia Alice in Wonderland background rice paper. Always use that. Oh, look. High definition stamps. Stamperia stamps. There's a collection of Alice stamps. Perfect. I don't have any of those stamps. And then fine paper specimens. Moth and Myth. Open this up. Oh, they are like little paper butterflies. Oh, that is so cool. So our paper butterflies, but then look at this background is also cool. So all of it usable. And then I have some of this, but you know me, I can use it again. So this is a Graphic 45 Curious and Curiouser rub-on transfer set. And then the 8x8 collection pack. And I won't go through this because I've done this in other haul videos. I've gone through that collection. So very nice. So that was the $50 mystery box option for Alice in Wonderland. A lot of stuff in there. Okay. And then the vintage mystery box. And so this was I cannot get into it. This was the $75 option. Okay. This one's a bigger box. So sorry, all the moving around here. All right. Tissue paper that I'll be able to reuse. Trying not to cause too much damage there. Okay. So this is the vintage mystery box. So there is some Create Happiness Stamperia ephemera. And it's the ephemera that has that nice kind of a gold sheen to it. I love that. So too cute. Let's go ahead and open it up. Let's see what's in there. Oh, look at the roses. Lots of letters, mailbox. Isn't that pretty? That is so pretty. Looks like a frame. Letters, lots of little frames and letters. Very cute. All right. Simon Hurley Lunar Paste in Gold Rush. Cool. I haven't actually ordered any of that, so that'll be neat to see how that works. And the Tim Holtz Distress Archival ink. So Hickory Smoke Ground Espresso, Black Soot, and Vintage Photo. Nice, nice. Got the Distress Palette Knives. So that'll be great to use with that lunar paste. And then Stickles. This is Mercury Glass. And then, oh, I don't have this. Snapshots. When did he come out with this? I haven't seen these. This is 2022. Why have I not seen these? Oh, look at this. Sorry for the growling. Puppy's upset about something. Probably someone walking outside. We have a lot of walkers and a lot of dog walkers. She has decided she is going to be upset. Very cute. I have not seen these. This is really neat. Okay, so this will be good to have. And mustache. I don't know why I have not seen these. I usually am pretty up to date on Tim Holtz offerings. So cool. We don't have to go through all of them. But vintage photos. And then Ciao Bella tissue paper. Isn't that pretty? So it's antique handwritten letter. That's the theme of this. So it's one sheet. And then Creative Expressions clear stamp set. Haute Couture. Very cute. Because I need more stamps. Oh, love a stencil. So Stamperia Mixed Media or Media Stencil. This one is called Media Stencil. Does it have a name on it? I'm not seeing a name. I guess it's just Media Stencil. I don't know. All right. Very, very pretty. And then this is Decoupage rice paper from AB Studio. That's really pretty. And then a whole pack. So it's the Maxi Pad, 22 single-faced sheets, Stamperia Brocante Antiques. Open this up. We'll do a quick flip through. All right, let's check it out. So this is the Maxi Pads. That's the really thick one. Single-sided. I think that I might have 1 or 2 pages from this collection that I picked up in a haul, but I don't have the entire collection. So that's pretty cool. Or do I have the background collection that I picked up at some point? I have so much stuff, I'm not even sure. Cute, cute. I think I might have the actual backgrounds to this. So probably this collection. And that is it. So that was the $75 mystery box. Very happy with everything that I received. Like I said, they processed the order very quickly. Shipping was quick. I felt like the prices were all reasonable, so it was nothing crazy. And then you get the 10% off the first time that you make a purchase. So that is Root & Company, and I do recommend. So I will put I'll put a link to their website in the description box. If you have any questions about anything that I ordered, feel free to put that in the comment section and I will respond as quickly as possible. Thanks for spending some time with me, and until next time, bye.